Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're sitting here at next property. We're going to call this one Sugar Pine.
Very nice. It's almost square. Where's the bottom corner there?
Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah, those marks on those trees are kind of the owner or somebody, I think, had this surveyed a while back, and so.
Okay, so it's basically this way.
Yeah, goes this line goes over to where we just came from, where we turned around to that corner, and then this one goes up to that one right up on the hill.
Mm-hmm. Nice property.
Okay. I was thinking when it's 8 feet.
A little bit of fire.
Yeah, yeah.
So it looks like there's one of the borders.
Yeah.
That paint mark on the tree.
Yeah. That's that lower line.
A little bit of manzanita over here.
Uh-huh. Oh, there's that. And some drone.
Is that what this is?
This is Mountain Misery. This
Mountain
tree
Misery.
right here, this is a madrone tree.
Oh, okay.
And the one back behind it, the bigger ones. When their bark peels, it peels to this bright green. It's so neat. So it has the dark and then bright green going up. It's really beautiful. There's the manzanita right there.
Yeah. Okay, so I guess it follows along these trees here with the white
Yeah.
markings. It almost looks like there's a little trail there. Okay, we're down here on this one border and looking back up across the property.
Just go in there and selectively cut a couple trees off of the neighbor's property, and
Yeah.
I just see two, and then you got a nice view.
So this
We're
road
selling a property right now off of Wentworth
up there,
that has
you can see that
pines
flag.
all
That is the other corner mark.
Underground.
This road comes down the whole
has
side
two,
over to
historical
this
register
other
lines
corner.
on it. I don't think anybody's gonna do anything about it.
That's one corner of the property over there. And it's kind of a small clearing right here. Property goes up that direction. You can see the road right there, and it goes. This is kind of like a intersection of a couple of paths. There's one path that goes up that way towards the other corner of the property, and this one goes down the other side of the property, one of the other corners. So 8 acres. Looks like you've got madrone, pine, and cedar out here. A little bit of manzanita scattered around. There's some manzanita over there on the edge of the property right there. There's 3 or 4 houses out here. There's no power, no water, so you have to drill a well. There are the other houses around here have all drilled wells successfully, some deeper than others. Don't know what the flow rate is. There's no power out here, but curiously there is phone and internet to each of the properties out here. I don't think there is a box on the edge of this property, but it's not very far. It's maybe 50 feet away. But this is sugar pine. This area is pretty remote. It's a pretty fair drive getting in here. But there is a road maintenance agreement, which means that you've got a group of houses down here that pool their resources to keep the road maintained. It's a gravel road, which is nice. These trails right here, these are old fire trails. They've long since overgrown.
Okay, so let's talk about the pros and cons of this property. Pros, it is a nice size at 8 acres. It has lots of mature trees throughout the property. There's not a whole lot of underbrush, so it wouldn't take a whole lot of clearing to make this a very usable piece of land. It has a combination of level sites for building and rolling, kind of a rolling slope to it as well. But it's not steep at all. And it also has phone and internet to the site. Not exactly to the site, it's within about 50 feet though, which is interesting. Cons, it's a very remote property. It is about 25 minutes to the nearest town, and that's down some narrow roads that are not lit, you know, if that bothers you driving at night. But it's not that difficult driving to get to the nearest town. Depending on which direction you go. One direction, it takes about an hour to the nearest town. It's a very sketchy driving. It also has no power, so you'd be relying on solar. No water, so you would need to drill a well. And probably the largest con is the price. It's about $30,000 above what my budget is. And that's probably the largest con. So what do you guys think of this property? I'd be interested to know what you think. Just leave a comment and let me know your thoughts. That does it for this visit. So I'll talk to you guys later.